Hey everyone, welcome to the show Wire to Wire, where we give you the best sports betting picks from start to finish. Good job, Mindy, on your intro. Oh well, but yeah, my name is Mindy Hahn. I'm from the Two Old Ladies That Bet Network. I'm a professional handicapper and a data analyst for EPA Sports. So I am definitely excited to bring you the numbers today. But before we get started, make sure you sign up for the Wager Wire app. Go ahead and download that right now and use the referral code Mindy, M-I-N-D-Y, when you sign up. WagerWire is the all-you-need hub for all of your sports betting activity. It's a place where you can keep your portfolio. And also, it has some really, really cool features. Right now, it has a live odds screen. So for a handicapper, that is amazing, something that you can get for free because usually any of those line services, you mostly have to pay for those. But yeah, you can sign up for books via the app. You can go ahead and sync your books, of course, check your ROI, and of course, see what your friends are betting on. You can even see what I'm betting on out there. You can also go ahead and join the WagerWire affiliate program. You can go ahead and send an email to affiliate@wagerwire.com if you are interested. It's a fun little place to make some extra money by having your friends sign up for some of these sports books through the apps. But hopefully you are ready for some picks today. All right. So how did you guys enjoy, football yesterday? I thought that Hail Mary was pretty sweet. I must say from Mr. Russell Wilson, that was pretty cool. There was some good stuff. I think we had some good 2-0 teams, maybe some surprises, and then of course some surprising, like the Chargers and the Bengals are also 0-2. Only the Bengals have made the playoffs after an 0-2 start. So it's going to be interesting to see if they could go ahead and repeat that again. So yeah, the Giants, wow, they had a nice comeback there as well. And a 2-0 Dolphins team that looks like they might be able to make a run for things this year as well. But before we get started, make sure you go ahead and check out patreon.com there as well, EPA Sports. There's like 3 of us that do data analytics, and we give out our information, only $1 per post. So right now you're getting NFL and NCAA college football. So signing up for about a month is only about $8, 2 posts per week. You also get free WNBA during the playoffs and free Major League Baseball here as well throughout the remainder of the season. So a lot of good data for you to take a look at. All right. Ready for some picks? All right, let's do it. For whatever reason, we have 2 Monday night games that are on virtually at the same time. So does that mean we only have really one Monday night game because you can't watch all of them? I mean, I can. I got multiple screens, so hopefully you do as well. But hey, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this New Orleans Saints versus the Carolina Panthers. I think this should be a pretty decent matchup. It's kind of going to come down to how Bryce Young can do. So far, I mean, Richardson looks like the leading candidate to be, one of the best rookies. But now that he's injured, is he going to be an injury-prone guy? Is he going to be able to recover quickly? How is that going to work out? But yeah, I mean, I think the Saints here are going to go ahead and get this game. I'm going to take them -3 today. They started at -1. The money has come in on them. But for me, I would probably go ahead and still just take it on the money line. I mean, basically, I thought, why does his name escape me right now? Carr. I thought Carr played pretty well first game out. And I feel like he's only going to get better as he gets the, camaraderie going on with that team. I also think they have the better offensive line than does Carolina. I think Carolina might go ahead and try to run Sanders quite a bit here today. But I think the Saints get this one. Too talented and a little bit better quarterback. So let's go that route here today. And then next up, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this Cleveland-Pittsburgh game here, right? So it's going to be interesting because this Pittsburgh Steelers team is like 20-0 on Monday night. So yeah, I mean, they're a hard team to bet against, but they're different, right? And now you got a little bit of Kenny Pickett instead of Ben Roethlisberger there. So what are we going to do now? We'll take a look at the numbers. So at EPA Sports, again, we have like what we call a bet the number theory. So it's going to be based off of early on in the season where Vegas sets the lines compared to where the Sharps take the lines. So right now, this one here has been a -2 and has moved up a little bit, -2.5 here for this Cleveland Browns team. So we're going to totally buck the 20-0 Monday Night Football streak here for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we're going to go ahead and take the Cleveland Browns. The road covers this open and move in any direction at 80% of the time in that week 3 window. So 80% of the time, a team that starts as -2 and it has gone to a number higher or lower. So basically, we're looking at this -2 line that team has covered. So we'll be going with the Cleveland Browns. Again, just go ahead and take them on the money line here today. That's what we're going to do for some Monday Night Football. And how about a little bit of baseball? We can do that as well, right? I mean, we haven't totally thrown baseball out of the water yet, have we? We got about 15 games to go, I think, in the regular season approximately. We only got 3 teams so far that have clinched. So we have a lot of good games yet here today, this weekend. But let's take a look at Freddie Peralta and Adam Wainwright. So let's look at St. Louis and Milwaukee. Wainwright just not been good this season. I don't know how you want to say it. 7.66 ERA. And then you have Peralta that has been totally dealing, right? 4.26 ERA. His is a little bit elevated too. But you have this Brewers team that they're like winners of their last 4 of 5 right now. Averaging almost 5 runs a game. So I will be on the Brewers here today. Next up, let's go ahead and take a look at the Orioles. They clinched, right? Versus Justin Verlander and the Houston Astros. It looks like Astros might be settled in there at second place. But again, that could be, moved around here depending on how things go here late in the season. But you have John Means. He's come back from the IL list and hasn't looked good. But we don't have any road splits for him yet either. So we'll be going ahead and taking Justin Verlander, 2.28 ERA at home. I think the Astros get him because Means just hasn't been great in his one start, now coming off the injured reserve. Just clinched yesterday. I don't know if there's a whole lot of motivation here today for this Baltimore Orioles team. So let's take the Houston Astros. Then we have, I don't know, the Mariners. What are they doing? Totally got swept by the Dodgers, and they're currently the last ones out of the wild card race right now. So they really need to get some wins here today, and they're running up against Sears and the A's. Sears hasn't been good, 4.78 ERA here. He just gives up a lot of walks, a lot of home runs. And again, you got a really motivated Seattle Mariners team that really have to go ahead and get these 3 games because they have 3 coming up with the Astros and 6 coming up with the Rangers. So that's all going to decide who gets in here. So we're going to go ahead and take the Mariners, and we're going to go ahead and we'll take them on the run line more than likely, get them at even money so you don't have to pay that -170. And then it's going to be the same for my last game here today. We're going to look at we have the Colorado Rockies that are winners of their last 5, which is pretty crazy, right? We don't really expect Colorado to win 5 in a row. And now you have yesterday, Soto went lights out, hitting like 3 bombs. And now we got Walker on the mound. He's been great. 2.55 ERA going up a Colorado Rockies team that just hasn't been so good. They do have the worst ERA. And now you have a hot bat here with this Padres team. Padres pretty much have to win out to have any sort of chance. So we'll see if they can get it done. But yesterday was a good day for them. Again, we'll take not the Mariners. Well, not the Mariners. We'll take the Padres also on the run line. So that means on the run line that you have to go ahead and win by 2 runs. So we think that the Padres can do that over the Rockies here today. All right, you guys, have a good day. We will see you tomorrow. Come back again. Bye-bye.